Hello there. This is Jill with Allied Pacific Financial. Some of you know me, some of you don't, but I work with Stephanie and Scott. I'm calling with your fall maintenance guide. So I kind of wanted to point out what is important and your trigger date to have these important things happen. So most people try to use a common date that we're all aware of, which would be daylight savings time. It happens the first week of November in California. And during that first week of November, I go through a pretty important safety checklist. It takes me about a half an hour. So the first most important thing, I believe, is your fire smoke detectors and your carbon monoxide monitors. Fire smoke detectors come three ways. They're either hardwired, so the maintenance is simply vacuuming them out and pushing the button to test them. Some of them, the older style that have a 9-volt battery, that battery should be replaced once a year. And the more modern version of the not hardwired would be the disposable. So nowadays they make one with a shelf life of 5 to 10 years. You check the date, you press the test button, vacuum it out. And when its usable life has come to an end, make sure you have your new detector in hand and you throw away the old one. On the same subject of fire, if you have a fireplace or a stove that you use often, you should really have it cleaned once a year. The cleaning is not just for removing soot and debris. The cleaning is also a safety check for fumes and smoke that may be escaping into your house. If you don't use it often, every 2 or 3 years is still a very important guideline because they still need that inspection. Also on the subject of fire, it's very important to have a functional fire extinguisher in your kitchen and garage. Fire extinguishers either have an expiration date or a service by date. So be very mindful of those dates and do whatever it says to do next. Moving to the other most important mechanical part of your house would be your heating and air conditioning vent filters. Now, a shout out to Vigil Mechanical, who is my heating and air conditioning company, also my client. They say to replace these every 6 months and always buy the cheapest paper filter you can buy because the more expensive, the less effective. Isn't that a bonus? It's a good idea to write the date in a Sharpie on that piece of paper of the corner of the filter so you know when you did it last in case you lose track of things. Now, moving outside, I would recommend that you clean your gutters. Cleaning your gutters, if we all did it at the same time, could actually be our California rain dance to the heavens to please rain. Our gutters are ready for you. I want to move forward to what these maintenance records can do for you as a homeowner. So I was recently invited to co-host an open house with Evangela Massey, Room Real Estate in Santa Cruz Mountains, where the homeowner actually had a book. And that book was right on the table. And in that book were all of those maintenance things listed out, plus a variety of upgrades and things they had done during their home ownership. I felt that this gave a very strong sense of security to prospective buyers, as well as an added value to prospective buyers that house had been well cared for. It could become a selling tool for you as well. If you have any questions about any of these maintenance items or anything to do with a loan or real estate, of course, feel free to call me anytime. 510-703-5455. Enjoy your day. Bye now.